Hey Longhorn fans, Chloe Collins here, and guess who this is? Aaron Ross, Thorpe Award winner here at the University of Texas. And I get to interview him today on Longhorn to Longhorn. Hey Aaron, how's it going?
Happening? Good to see you.
Nice to see you as well. Wow, to be back in DKR.
Great memories.
Do you ever recall like one time or one game specifically that you just remember out of all the games you played?
Okie State. We were down, I think, 28 points going into halftime. And we went in, VY turned on the music. We were nervous when Coach Brown came in. We thought he was gonna tell us to get off the radio, bring everybody up, but the only thing he said was, all right, this is the best game they have. They gave us their best, now let's go out there. We'll come back and win 41-35, and we ended up winning by more than that. So he came back in after the game and said, hey, I'm sorry, I underestimated. So it was that was one of my most memorable moments here.
But the moment in the locker room, did that become like a tradition in the locker room for VY to do?
Getting your own personal dance, they'll call people up and you have to get in the middle of what we call the horn and do your own dance, and it became a tradition where it led from practices, then it led from that moment to every game we kind of did that.
That means you got in the middle sometimes too then, right?
I don't have a dance for you, don't tell me.
That's okay, You know, sometimes I like to bust a move in the locker room myself, so I do know how that goes. And now coming back as a former Longhorn, what kind of feelings does that bring for you?
To be a Longhorn, it means a lot. To be able to throw up this horn and have people know exactly where you came from and what school you represent is no better feeling.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. It's probably the best decision I've ever made in my life, and I know you know exactly how that goes. You know, just walking here every day, wearing that burnt orange, it just means so much more. Now being back in DKR, you had to have some special play that you love, whether it was an interception,
punt return. Yes, for sure. Actually, it was about right here. So my first touchdown as a punt returner, caught the ball here. The hole just opened up for me, and all I had to do is make it to the end zone. I finished at that pylon, the corner pylon. And all you see is everybody throwing up the horn. It had a cop right in the corner. He threw it up, so it's one of those memories that's stuck in my head.
That's awesome. I wish I could know what that feels like. I really do. That is so great.
I'm sure you have somewhere you get a good assist and somebody come down and bah!
Oh.
I'm sure you get pumped and
for sure.
You'll be able to experience it, have this same moment 10 years later.
So you look around on DKR, you see all the Southwest Conference championships, but then you look over and you see the national championships 2005. Like, what does that mean to you? Like, how does that make you feel?
It's just a proud moment to know that we put in all of the hard work in the off season, and we finally have something up there that we can come back 10, 20, 30 years later and we're still a part of the history. So it's a great moment, a great feeling, and something to be really proud about. And for that to be up there forever is no better feeling, knowing that I'm a part of that team.
I'm trying to get on your level. I'm working.
You working. You're there. You're there.
Working on it, you know. I want that feeling as well, to just have that concrete in stone. I think anybody at Texas knows that that's always the goal anyways. Let's go. Here we go. Ooh.
Oh, let's go, baby!
Wow.
Both of us know this is where I met my baby, my lifelong partner, and I was right down the street at Cypress Bend. A great walk to class that day.
Yeah, great little walk to class. Now, did you pursue her?
She actually called me over. I walked into Cypress Bend and she said, hey. And she did like this. Okay, hey, what's up? And asked me my name. I told her my name and exchanged names. And then the next day, her sister was friends with one of my teammates, and I asked him, hey, tell her sister, give give her sister my number, and it's been history ever since.
And y'all are the power couple in y'all's prime time, you know? I know there were a lot of people who supported you while you were a student athlete here, and family is always a big part of that, and I know you're close with your mom, so like tell me how she supported you throughout your years here.
Yeah, my mom, she's my backbone. That's my ace. So she had us at a young age, so it was somebody that I can always go to for advice, and never felt like it was a mother that I was talking to. I could talk to her as a friend, and she knew exactly when to be my mother.
Yeah.
Growing up in a single mom family, you know everything depends on her, and she gave up everything for us. So we talked about winning the Thorpe Award. I didn't feel like that was something that I could accomplish on my own. So I gave my Thorpe Award to my mom, and she still has it to this day. So
That's
it's just
awesome.
something that a personal achievement that I achieved, I wanted to give to her, just a small thank you. I know I can't say thank you enough for everything she's done for me, but that was something small that I could give away to her.
My mom, she was a single mom raising 2 kids.
Oh, there
on
we
her
go.
own, you know?
So you know exactly
I
how
do,
it is.
and
Yeah.
I know how hard she's worked and how much like stress I took off her, and you know, one day I hope I can repay
I'm
my
sure
mom back
she's
something.
at every game, just
Oh, yeah.
your biggest cheerleader.
Oh, for sure.
So
You know, the family is always the backbone of everything.
that off season before the senior season, I prepared my tail off. I did things that I didn't do my freshman, sophomore, junior year, and it kind of paid dividends. So, and having my wife, she became a professional athlete my sophomore year. So to see her routine and see her drive, that kind of motivated me to want to step up to the plate and become a professional athlete. So I had a lot of people around me guide me in the right direction. So it was just, like I tell everybody, my senior season is just, I kind of give that to everybody else. I was just out there playing. Everybody else prepared me for the moment.
All your accomplishments have been just so great here at the University of Texas, and that's allowed you to be an inductee into the Texas Hall of Honor. What has that been meaning to you?
It's huge. It's finally starting to sink in what that actually means. Just looking back at all of the people that's been inducted into the Hall of Fame, include my wife. It's just a very prestigious group to be a part of. The AD that's here is just so many people that you can name that's a part of that really prestigious group. So it's a huge honor.
I know in another interview you mentioned how the Thorpe Award was the cake, and now having this Hall of Honor award is the icing.
For sure.
So what's going to be the candles and everything else? Like, what's next for you?
What's next for me? Just I guess graduating. That's going to be my next step. Coming back here and getting a T ring. That's something that I really want to achieve, and that's another thing that I want to go back and give my mom a big kiss and tell her, Mom, I graduated. So I'm really excited about getting back in school and finishing up my degree.
And what is your degree going to be in?
In African American Studies.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Good for you, brother. We got to roll it through my spot where it all
Take
goes
me through
down.
that. Take me through the.
Whereas volleyball, we play in the good old legendary Gregory Gym.
Let me see it.
And for you, you know just how DKR is such a special place for you.
This is yours.
Yeah, Gregory is my home, and just where the magic happens. You know, just
I think I got the set, the assist, a set.
the set.
Set.
The set. Yeah.
Which one is this?
Just
one?
like the passing, the
Okay.
libero, the DS.
All right.
Yeah. Football terms, I'm like the quarterback of the volleyball team.
Ooh.
There you go. The quarterback.
Yeah.
You know, I call the plays,
Mm-hmm.
tell everybody what to do. There you go.
So team goals this year, what is it?
Team goals, you know, you gotta have little goals before you can have big ones. And our first goal, we want to win the Big 12
Yep.
for yet another year, and then we're headed for that Final Four.
National championship.
Got to get the ring.
Yeah.
You know, senior year, no regrets, right?
No regrets.
And you know how that goes. Your senior year was flawless. Flawless.
That senior season, that set up your whole life.
Yeah, and you know, I want to be able to come back 10 years, like you said, and just reflect on this and how UT has affected me in my life and prepared me, and just being in front of Gregory, just now I'm getting the chills, like you said, you know. And
it definitely sounds like you're on the right track.
I'm trying to, you know, trying to do my thing. Wow, this has just been so great having you on campus. I know it just brings back so many memories with you, but just thank you for spending this time with me. You know, it's been great.
Thank you.
Bring it in. Thank you so much.
Best of luck this year.
Thank you, I appreciate
Best of
that.
luck. Ball out, throw up the horn when you win the national championship, and we'll see you in 10 years.
Yes, sir.